Hello. All right. We're back. We're going to see if we can do this. Like I said, always on the fly. Always on the fly. Practice makes perfect, and hopefully it goes good. I did the problem. I was so close, and I was off right at the end with my integration. So I'm going to see if I can do it now, live, and if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, well, I guess I can restart it and do it again, I guess. But, so anyway, so this is SOA number 8, problem number 5, and it says, let T sub 1 be the time between a car accident and reporting a claim to the insurance company, and then T sub 2 be the time between the report of the claim and the payment of the claim. The joint density function of T of y, T of x is constant over the region, and then it gives you these parameters of T1 is between 0 and 6, and T2 is between 0 and 6, and also that T1 plus T2 is under 10. And it says, determine the expectation of T plus 1 plus T plus 2 between a car accident and the payment of the claim. So first thing it says is that it's constant over this region, and it automatically gave us that T1 and T2 are over a region. So we need pictures. So we already got this one here, and this one goes 6. I've already screwed up a little bit because I already know what this problem is about. So let's make it a little longer, and then go here, 6. So right about here is probably 6, and we'll go for there. So T1 is between 0 and 6, T2 is between 0 and 6, but they also have this other constraint here. So I like to always sort of look at it from solving one for the other and sort of see where it's at. So if, and I was like, what the hell? If T1 is 0, then this number would have been, it's just equal, right? It's equal. We'll just make it equal. It would be 10. It'll be way up here. It'll be way up there. But if T1 was 6, this one would be 4. So at 6, it will be 4. Well, we know that it must live in this area here. So this point right here is 6, 4. And we know it goes this direction here. So then we know we have another point here. So what point would be that? Well, if T1 was 4, if it was 4, then this would be 6. So for all the constraints, this is the area that we're looking for. All of this stuff here. This is our stuff. This is what we want to know. That's our PDF. But our joint is constant over this. So f of T1, T2, and I know it didn't say it, but something's constant over its range, just means it's union. And that probably the T1 and T2 are independent from each other, which means that then that F1 times F of 2 or T2 is going to be the PDF. Now, we haven't really got that. So what we do have though is we know this area of this square, right? And that would be 6 times 6, right? which is 36. But we have this other piece that we got to take out. So what piece do we need to take out here? What piece do we need to take out here? Constant, because it's over the area, it's going to be that, right? It's going to be this area. What area do we take out here? Well, it's 1/2 times the length here times the length here, which is 2 times 2, right? So these go away. Basically, this is 1 over 34. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. It's 1 over 34. Okay. So our region that we're looking for constant is the PDF is going to be 1 over 34. Okay. The area 1 over the area. All right. But now we need to find the expectation. Now this is not going to be easy integration because we got this line going in the other direction here. So we're going to have to break this up in 2 parts here. You see how this is going to be? It's going to have to be 2 parts because this line here. Because of this line here. Okay, so right. So the first one we can do from 0 to 4, and then this one will be 0 to 6, and we can claim that, and then this will be, if I did that, it would be T1, T2. And actually, let me swap that because I actually have this already as T2. So, like I said, I'm doing this on the fly here, guys, so don't mind me as I flop these because I'm going to use that thing there times 1 over 34. So, the PDF times the function of the expectation that we want to know. Okay? That's 1/2. Then we have one other part, the other part of it. So once again, I am doing D1 second. So D2, the first part of it. Let me erase this. Whoops, I said D2. D1, so D2, going from 0 to that line. And that line is D2 is equal to 10 minus T1. And the last part would be 4 to 6. All right. Voila. Now all we have to do is just to integrate it and sum up those two, and we're done. So all this was about a picture and making sure you're doing it right, or making sure I'm doing it right. So I'll start with this side here first. Come down here. Sometimes I do things in my head, and I know even though I probably shouldn't do it, now I'm going to integrate it. Again, now to T1, which would be to 4. Correct, it's nothing but the box. I wonder if I could have done that faster just by knowing, no, because it's the expectation, so I actually have to take it. See, sometimes you got to think things through to get the right answer. I wish it was just that simple. So it'll be 3 times 16 plus 18, 4, and then whatever that number is. Second part. Oops, I guess I must still write equal, but I know I have to. I'm only do the plus. Let's just do it this way, just to make sure that I am not. And put this 34 out here. And D2's first, D1 second. So 134, 4, 6. Okay. Integrate D2. T1. And that integration is from 0 to T2 is equal to 10 minus T1. Aha. Then this will be T1 10 minus T1 squared. Correct. Plus, and then I'm just going to pull this half out, and then I'm going to do everything inside here, which is 100 plus 2 T1 minus T1 squared. And that will be a plus there. And I'm just going to clean some of this up a little bit before I move back on. This will be 50. This will be 10. And this will be T1 divided by 2. And let's see. Aha. That goes away, that goes away. And then it'll be 50 plus be minus T1 squared. All right. So throw that back over here, which would be 134, 4, 6 of this 50 minus T1 squared over 2. And yep, that was my last one. Now I can integrate that. This would be 50 T1 minus integration 3, 6, 4, 6, and then voila. I'm going to do the numbers with my calculator here. No point to go any further than that. So 50 times 6 minus 6 cubed divided by 6 is a number, and then 50 times 4 minus 4 cubed 6. Okay. So that 264 minus 189. 74 something divided by 34, 2.9, 2.19. So let's add those two together, which would be 3529 plus 2.19. This will be my expectation. This will be the explanation. I had to do it once again. I had to do it in 2 parts. Got a 5.72. Which is C. Voila, I did it on the fly. I didn't mess up on the integration. And there you go.